Hey there! Today's video starts with a simple riff and a new IR loader. This is the Genome, the new software from Notes, and they have a new IR loader inside. I've been using it for a while now, and I kind of thought it sounds a bit snowflake icy on the top. Check this out. So I out of nowhere decided to compare it to the Wall of Sound, which is an IR loader by the same company. So, same impulse, this side is off, check this out. Now, rapid succession. So I always knew that different impulse loaders have very slight differences to them that you would not be able to detect by ear. Seems that some have bigger differences. So I decided to load the Mercuriall AmpBox. Every module is off. I only have the IR module on here and it is the same impulse. Let's check this out. I'm gonna go rapid succession. AmpBox to Wall of Sound to AmpBox to Genome. So the AmpBox and the Wall of Sound here sound very samey. As you can see, I have some tags here, text tags, which I use to describe them for myself and maybe to you. Now, I listened to those at all volumes, like super low volume, medium volume, super high volume. At super high volume, most of them sound the same, but you can detect very, very small differences. Let's just keep going. This is the Voxengo Boogex. It's a free software, free impulse loader. I've been using it for quite a while before upgrading to the Wall of Sound. Let's check out how that sounds. This one is harsher. I have high mids question mark here. Let's go Voxengo AmpBox, Voxengo Wall of Sound, Voxengo Genome. Okay, so far the Voxengo and the Genome sound unique in their own way. The Genome has this bright sparkle on top, almost like you have a parallel signal with no IR loaded, and the Voxengo has these biting high mids, which can sound a bit harsh, especially at higher volume. So next up is the NadIR from STL Tone. You can get this one for free if you get the free emissary. The free emissary VST that they have. Sounds pretty good. So let's go on NadIR into Voxengo, then NadIR AmpBox, and that I'm gonna cut it there. So again, we have one that sounds very similar to the AmpBox, to the Wall of Sound. Now I have in the tags here richer bitey mids, because the NadIR does sound a bit like it has some more ha-ha in there, with some more richness in the lower mids, but again, very tiny differences. I'm done with the software. I decided to pull out some hardware. Now this is the SoniCake Sonic IR pedal. I still haven't made a video on it. I plan to, because it's an awesome very little pedal for loading your own impulses in. So I used that, and then I used the Amp Academy from NUX. I disabled everything. I just used the IR loader of this thing. I went into the effects return, and that's how I only got the cabinet. I'll have a screenshot of that up. So first up, let's check out the SoniCake. I'm gonna go SoniCake, NadIR, SoniCake, Voxengo, SoniCake Genome. So the SoniCake sounds very similar to the rest of the good impulse loaders. A bit thinner, but again, minor difference. Let's check out the Amp Academy. I'm gonna go Amp Academy SoniCake, Amp Academy NadIR, Amp Academy Wall of Sound. Barely any differences. Now you might go, depending on what you're listening through and how much time you spend here, you might go, there's no difference at all. That's a very fair argument to make. But again, I went low volume, mid volume, high volume. I listened to these on repeat so much. Anyway, just to show you that I'm not completely insane cork sniffing here, I'm just gonna do some phase inverted tests. And let's just do Wall of Sound with the NadIR, why not? Immediately a very thin sound, so that's because the NadIR and the Wall of Sound mostly sound similar. So I'm just gonna go full rapid succession, all of them once, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. So what does this mean for your mix or your live playing? Most of these will sound absolutely identical within a mix. I would say that the Genome and the Voxengo will fuck your shit up. If you have your template up, if you're used to EQing your IRs in a certain way, you will have to learn a new way if you decide to use those. For the rest of them, you're good. You're golden. I had no idea. I hope you had no idea. And now we both learned something. Thanks for watching.